Hello YouTube fans, this is Dr. Matthew Johnson. It is Monday, June 13th, 2016, 1 p.m. And I'm out here in the woods behind the house, braving the elements, wind and rain, to shoot this short little educational video. Educational? Yes, educational. Well, educational about what, Matt? Well, thanks for asking, I'll tell you. Educational along the lines of how things have progressed in my life. Not saying this is the way it should be for everybody else, just saying it's the way it's been for me. So the way it's been for me is when my family had the encounter on July 1st, 2000 up on the mountain above the Oregon Caves. After that experience, which was traumatic for me because I never thought there really was a Bigfoot, wondered, never really knew. And no, it didn't try to kill us or anything, but it was just very overwhelming. But nevertheless, I wanted to go back out into the woods, grab Bigfoot by the scruff of the neck and drag him out of the forest, show him to the world and say, see, he's real and I'm not crazy. Okay? Well, it turns out over time that over the years that Bigfoot has actually grabbed me by the scruff of the neck and dragged me into the woods to teach me some things. Well, what have you learned, Matt? Well, what I've learned is this. You know, started off, hey, it'd be cool to have our own show like Finding Bigfoot or whatever, and we could show, you know, the world that they exist. Well, then it progressed to habituation, right? Well, now we need to shoot a documentary because the way Finding Bigfoot does it, the way Les Stroud does it, even it's more toned down than Finding Bigfoot, it's still too many cameras and, you know, things that are going to repel the Squatches. They're not big fans of the cameras. But I was getting them coming in on the perimeter, so even the clan sometimes, and man, if I just had a thermal imaging camera, if I just had the right night vision camera, low light camera, I could get them on the perimeter and show the world. And during those days, which weren't that long ago, I was hoping for a sugar daddy, even asked for a sugar daddy online. Can I have a sugar daddy, please? Can I have somebody with deep pockets who can provide me with the equipment? And you see other people out there online who open GoFundMe accounts to try to get their equipment. I even floated balloons in the TSUSA Facebook group saying, so if I wanted to go after this camera, would you guys be willing to help me out financially to be able to do it? Yeah, I'd do it, Dr. J. I'd send you money. Dude, you're legit. Yeah, I'd send you money any day. Thanks, by the way, all you people who were very supportive about that. So I floated balloons, but I never followed through. Why didn't you follow through, Matt? It just didn't feel right. I know the cameras are repellent. I'm trying to develop a friendship and relationship and trust with them. And at the same time, trying to film them, it just kind of wasn't fitting. Didn't seem right. So then recently, switched from habituation to interaction. Well, what do you mean by that now, Matt? I mean, I've had some mind speak experiences, and they've made it very clear, Matt, you are to stop the collection of the prints off the gifting bowls and looking for saliva off the gifting bowls. Although I still have frozen saliva in my freezer at home. So I may use that someday if I can get somebody to analyze it. But back to the original point of this video. So I'm told no more collection of the fingerprints, etc. I'm told to stop using the eggs as a control variable. What do you mean using eggs as a control variable, Matt? I mean, if you put the gifting bowls out and you see how neat and selective the Squatches are when they hit the bowls, and people go, "That was just little critters hitting those bowls, man. You're just feeding little critters and bears out there in those woods." No, I'm not. And I've had multiple witnesses out there. Go down to the earliest videos, start watching. No, I'm not. Watch those videos and then shut up because you don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so the eggs were used as a control variable because if there were really little critters out there eating the stuff, they'd slam those eggs, right? There's no little critters out there going to leave those eggs alone. They'd like nuclear devastation those eggs, and the eggs never got touched. Except one time when they cracked 2 eggs open like you'd crack eggs if you're frying them in a pan, They consume the yolk, and then they put one shell inside the other shell, and then they put the shell back in the egg carton. You tell me what little critter's gonna do that. Anyway, don't collect prints off the bowls. Quit using eggs as control variables. And we don't want any media out here either. You know, don't stop trying to go after any kind of video footage. That wasn't a Bigfoot farting, that was actually a tree creaking in the wind. Anyway, so anyway, I get to that point, right, where I'm realizing I can't do that. I can't have that thermal imaging camera. I can't get that low light vision camera, and the good ones are going to cost about $15,000 each, maybe 20. And then what happens? 2 weeks ago, this guy who's not a member of Facebook, he's old school, I don't know how to use Facebook. And he knows who I'm talking about, and yes, I just flicked you some crap because he and I have been getting to know each other, and we've been bantering back and forth via emails. Like I said, he's old school. No Facebook PM exchanges, we have email exchanges. He's got a wonderful sense of humor. He's very curious, wanting to learn a lot. Turns out he's a millionaire. And last night, he offered me to pay to buy the top end, you know, FLIR camera. Talk about poor timing. I'm gonna dub him, nickname him. It's a nickname, don't take this personally. My sugar daddy. He's my sugar daddy. And my sugar daddy came through last night, and he was willing to pay for a top-end camera. And dude, I love you for that. I love you. I'm gonna keep flicking crap to you because it's fun. You flick it to me, I flick it back to you. It's like a ping pong match going back and forth, but we do it out of love and respect. Anyway, thank you for the offer, but I'm gonna have to decline. Well, why are you declining? I already just told you guys why I'm declining. I have progressed, right, from an aggressive old schooler to a habituator, still gathering evidence, to an interactionist who is just interaction, no more evidence collection. And the forest people made it very clear, no more evidence collection. Stop the fingerprints, the control variables with the eggs. Quit trying to film us. Don't bring any media out here. They want to get to know me better, my friends better, and they have an agenda that they're wanting to accomplish, and they're soliciting my help to do so. So that's why I have to decline, Mr. Sugar Daddy, your very generous offer of buying me a high-end FLIR. Oh, he's just turning it down because he'll have it, right? And he'll go out there and not be able to produce anything. So he's just covering his butt by declining the camera. I could see right through this guy. God, you know, I know there's going to be people out there. No, I have witnesses out there who can testify to the activity out there. So no, that's not why I'm turning it down. I'm turning it down because legitimately, seriously, honestly, forest people said no, don't. Not allowed, not going to do it, not going to tolerate it. And so, yeah, I could get out there with FLIR and I could give you guys something. But what good did the Brown video do? What good did the Michael Green video do? I might even ask Paul Freeman or Patterson Gimlin, what good did that do, right? DNA is the only thing that's going to like really solve the mystery. And again, public service reminder, I have frozen saliva, and I'm 100% certain that's from the squatches that with peanut M&Ms and then spit it back out in the gifting bowl in a big puddle of saliva. So if you know anybody who wants to test that saliva without charging me $5, $10, $15, $20,000 to do it, I'll turn the saliva over. But again, back to videos, what good did they do? What good did the thermal imaging Mike Green video do? What good did the Browns thermal imaging do? Didn't prove anything, did it? Some of you are skeptics. Oh, that's just a cow. That's just something else. That's not a squatch. For the record, I went out to the Browns property Very nice people. Got a tour of the property from Sarah Brown. I saw 2 Squatches out there on that property. They're there. And I saw where the thermal imaging video was filmed, where the Squatch was caught, and the trees aligned, and it was a Squatch. So get over it. The Browns are not lying. So anyway, but what good did the video do? Nothing. So if I take this, my sugar daddy's generous offer, it's not really going to do anything at all. So the bottom line is, thank you very much for your offer. I have to decline it, but now here's my offer to you. I'm enjoying getting to know you. I'm looking forward to continue to get to know you. I like the playful bantering, the ping pong match that's going back and forth. I understand that you're experiencing some health issues and you find it difficult to walk. I understand that you consider yourself an armchair researcher because of those medical issues. However, Soya is, like any other place I've been, a logging road base camp. There's no horseback riding, no quads, no mules. We pull up, we unpack. And you don't even have to walk 100 feet. So what I'm saying is, I'm willing to have you come out to Soya. And, use that money that you would have used to buy the floor camera for me and use it to buy yourself a first class ticket to come out. And then maybe, because I've had 3 episodes of medically documented healings, and Mike Kincaid, one of my TSUSA Facebook group admins, has also had his leg and arm healed out there. Maybe you might, get some healing. Maybe. No guarantees. No guarantees, but maybe. So anyway, thank you for your very generous offer. I decline giving you an offer back. You could do it. If you could walk 25 feet, you could do it. So I'll provide the cot and the chairs and sleeping bags, and all you have to do is show up, bring your clothes, buy your own food. So anyway, that's my offer back at you, Mr. Sugar Daddy. Thanks for caring, thanks for being generous, and I hope you accept my offer. For the rest of you watching this out there, hopefully over the years you'll progress to the point where you understand that trail cams are Squatch repellent, the video cameras out there are Squatch repellent, and if you really want to get close and personal with them, you put the high-tech equipment away and you go out and you experience them. You go out and just hang out, night sits, in the dark, no campfires, no lanterns, no flashlights, in the dark, sing songs, play music, have fun, let them get to know you. Sleep out in the open in cots, not in tents, not in vehicles, sleep out in the open in cots, so they can come in and check you out at night while you're sleeping, and they will come in at night and check you out while you're sleeping, like within inches of you. And hopefully you're learning from my experiences, because that's what I have been doing all along, is making everything I do available so you can learn, so you can take what I'm teaching back into the woods where you are and improve your exposure, the amount of visuals and the interactions, etc., which are a whole lot better than blasting out calls and, oh, I heard a scream in the distance, wood knocking, oh, I got a wood knock back. Really? That's it? That's what turns your crank? You could get up close and personal to them, like up close, personal. So I hope you listen and learn. Mr. Sugar Daddy, you're awesome, buddy. Get your butt out here, take advantage of my offer, and let's see if we can get some healing to your medically troubled body. If you can't make it, I understand, but thanks for your offer. That's my offer back to you. The rest of you, you have yourself a good week. This is Dr. J, signing off.